the best.
We're doing sound tests now.
Oh yeah, go for it. But yeah, not bad, dude.
No, not at all. And like,
Nice
what's the
light post there? Like,
yeah? I like it.
3-bedroom.
I wonder if that fireplace works.
Also. I think it's the furnace.
Oh, it's for the furnace. I gotcha. That makes sense.
No, there was a fireplace. Yeah.
Huh? No shit. There you go. That'd be nice.
What's,
in the winter
yeah,
time.
what's a lot fucking cheaper?
Yeah, ain't.
Hell, that shit's free half the time.
This is true.
Seriously, just drive down the fucking road on any of these fucking back roads with a pickup truck.
Everywhere.
Come back in an hour with a pickup truck full of fucking shit.
I always wanted to do that. Like,
me and my buddies used to do that when we ran out of wood for bonfires.
Oh yeah.
One of us would just, or a couple of us would hop in the truck and just drive like the woods.
That's all, because you can see them up there. Like if you have a winch or like a good rope or something, you can run into the woods like 20 feet, snag yourself up on it, just back the truck up real
if
fast.
You go somewhere where you know a tree fell across the road and someone cut it up and just threw it to the side, like we go there. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's that whole thing, because
there's a lot of that shit that people just chuck off the side of the road because they obviously don't want it.
No, and if you keep that, like like on the farm, we have a wood stove in the shop, and then water goes through into the house for radiators.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like you could potentially just go into the woods. That's what I wanted to do back when I was living there, or if I would, ever go back and live there again, or a setup like that. I'd just buy an old truck specifically for that purpose.
Oh yeah,
just to
drive it through the fucking woods.
Yeah, go through the trails and everything and winch shit out. Let's give we might add this to the podcast. But
honestly, it's good conversation we're having here.
This is.
No, we're gonna bring this back because I have a better vehicle that I think would work better than a pickup truck.
I like that. We'll be right back. You've entered the sound test, and the sound test is good. We're gonna be golden, right? Give the clip.
And we're back.
And we're back. So we were talking. Going through the woods and trucks,
wood stoves,
or wood stove, and
manly things, know, as we do. Let's see. I think the best vehicle for that would probably be. Well, I guess you could classify it as a pickup truck, but one of those little fucking mini trucks.
Oh hell yeah! Because you can go through everywhere.
Oh yeah, dude, you could fit literally down 4-wheeler trails.
Fuck yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, you're not going to get hung up on stuff and get stuck in the middle of the woods where no one else can get to you.
Yeah, that's the.
You gotta think about that shit.
I took not this truck. I took my cat eyes into the woods once.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was trying to go up where that power line is. I was trying to go up that trail there.
Yeah.
But there's tall grass and everything. That thing started slipping and and I'm like, nah, I'm turning around. And I fucking went out because I'm like, if I get caught up in there somewhere, it's like, it's late at night. I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not about to have a bad night. So that mini truck, I think, is probably your best bet.
Oh yeah, dude. That thing you throw it 4-wheel drive and just let her lug its way through the woods, man.
Oh yeah, get them they probably have A-tracks
for it. Get out and move it.
Yeah, just pick it up.
Have a couple buddies rock it. He'd probably slide over.
Oh yeah, that's what you do. You bring buddies with 4-wheelers.
Yeah, exactly.
So that way, if it does, you just winch it up and
Yeah, I'll ride around with the 3-wheeler.
Hell yeah.
I'll just tie a branch to the back of it on the way back. Dragging them.
Go. It's like a bunch of golden retrievers coming on the sticks. I used it
for all kinds of shit. I used it to pull down. Last year I cut down 2 trees in my yard. I used them to fucking pull them to a certain direction.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, that 3-wheeler fucking did some work, man.
It's better than trying to fucking bust your back moving that stuff.
Well, that and it falling on the garage or something.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Don't want that.
I've used the gator for that a couple times too.
Like winched it up while it was still up and you're cutting.
Yeah, put some tension on it while I'm back cutting it.
I gotcha.
Just so it goes the right direction.
Yeah, I'm nervous about. I mean, besides a tree that's yay big.
If I know it's not going to hit nothing, crucial, I'll do it. the one I had to cut down was kind of sketchy. It was by my garage, and I'd like pull it between my house and garage, or the porch and the garage. It wouldn't have hit my house, but it would have hit my back porch.
Yeah.
Which my parents just redid last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Hey, it's your favorite son, remember?
You just can't hit the garage because I actually need that.
Exactly.
And I can't hit the porch because the parents would be pissed.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
you're literally between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, my buddy Steve come over. We used the gator for that one, and he pulled it between the house and the garage when it fell. But it was so dead, it hit the driveway and literally just I didn't have to do much cutting up to move it. Like, it just...
That's a win-win.
There was a lot of raking involved. Like, it literally exploded. Like, it was dead for so long, and I just knew it was going to fall on someone's car one day.
Yeah,
get rid
of it
then.
then.
Yeah, and it looks terrible. Vines were growing on it from the neighbor's property that's all overgrown. I have to cut those back every year.
That's always fun.
Oh, dude, it's terrible over there too, man. And then vines will literally climb your whole tree and kill it, because that's what happened to it. It was struck by lightning years ago too, but it was still healthy after that until the vines. But yeah, and then the other tree I cut down was it was my tire swing, like my rope swing from when I was a kid tree, so it was kind of sentimental. So I was like, I want to cut that down. You're not paying anybody to cut that down.
Yeah, no,
I'm cutting that tree down because I loved that tree, dude. We had it was a Harley back tire as the tire, and it was hooked to like a 4,000-pound like tow rope from my tow strap from my grandfather, and it was tied probably 40 feet up the tree.
Oh shit!
So you could like.
Yeah,
oh,
really.
Dude, it was dangerous. Like, you were flying and you were looking into the tree next to you. Like, the branches and stuff are, like, below you when you're, like...
Squirrels are like, what the fuck was that?
Literally, yeah. It was an awesome tree. It really was. But it just died. I don't know why. Maybe because of the tire swing.
Yeah.
Probably
not the tire swing. It's just older.
It was one of those old crotch trees. And I think the middle...
started giving
rod, and it just killed it.
That does stink.
Every tree like that happens eventually.
Yeah. I have trees out here, but none of them were last relationship. You ever seen those circles, like a trampoline almost circle type sort of thing, and they have ropes up to them?
Yeah.
Those deals. I found one tree out there, put it on and everything, but it was like so high up.
Yeah.
And everything. But I mean, it was cool.
You gotta get like extensions. You can buy extensions.
Yeah. Like, I just threw not an old rope, but like a nylon type of rope up there and around, tied to the rock and the hole. Right. Try not to take out a window.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. That would be...
Yeah, it would suck. Yeah.
That would be my luck, too.
Yeah.
The swing's up, but now you gotta break your window.
Yeah, I was like, you kids get back. Like, let me handle this. Like... I was holding the rock. If I would have done one of these, would have flown back and just, gone through a neighbor's window or something.
Tied to a claw hammer.
There we go.
Claw hammer's easy to throw.
Ah, that's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah. That's how you do it, buddy. Old grandfather trick.
All the girl was there, so I'd have to tie it to a 20-pound sledge, to just He-Man that thing.
Oh, no. Just a regular old claw hammer.
My luck, it would fucking swing back, nail me in the nuts. Just went from sexy to sexless.
Yup. Real quick. Oh. Something sexless, that's right. I don't know.
Those hammers hurt. I've gotten... I got binged by one of them one time. Like in the arm. I don't know if I was like holding something up for somebody and they missed or something. Weren't swinging with all their might or anything.
No, I smash my fingers with hammers all the time, dude. Doing what I do, I get into some of these fucking places and the fucking punch slips and
God,
whole hand. Like, yeah.
Thank God for
Gave
pneumatic.
myself a blood blister earlier because I was using some pliers, and my fucking finger got.
I've had that happen.
It's the worst, dude. And now it's my pointer finger, and it was like a blood blister, so I freaking bit it open and let it bleed. Now it's just like a fucking hole. And it hurts when I put fucking
any type of pressure on it or anything.
That soap.
Oh yeah.
Or brake cleaner is.
Brake cleaner.
Oh jeez, that's the worst, dude.
Was it Fast
like
Orange?
All the cuts you have real quick.
Yeah. That's
and I always have cuts on my hands, dude. Whether it's hang nails or just cracked knuckles or shit like that, or I poke myself with a pick, or I like.
This is where I lose my man card because I wear gloves at
I
work.
just can't because
trying to pick stuff up.
First of all, trying to get nuts and bolts out with gloves on. Yeah, I can wear rubber gloves, but I've tried before, and I go through like 15 pairs a day because they get fucking snagged on something, and they fucking rip, and then I have to put a new pair on, and then I'll go through half a box in a day. It's not.
There's a good brand called what the hell is it called? I used to remember because it was somebody's last name that I used to know too, but that Horrible Freight. Mm. It's like the mechanic gloves, like the thickest, like the strongest ones. They're pretty good, except I'm in buildings that have metal studs and everything, so you get caught up on that.
So you know that. Yeah, exactly. Hell, dude. Yeah, you get a glove like that caught on like a cotter pin or something.
Yeah, it's like
right, something kind of with like a sharp edge off.
It's not fun.
Me reaching into places trying to fix stuff with the.
It's really.
Yeah,
I understand. I understand why most.
So I'm
guys
just like I just
gloveless.
wash my hands 30 times a day. I don't care.
Yeah. I got the purple nurple primer stuff when it comes to doing PVC.
Yeah.
So it's like that shit gets all over, and it's like it stains.
I know all about that. Yeah, because they do irrigation stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's the same shit.
How do you like that glue?
Honestly, Richard, that wouldn't be a bad gig for you either. Becoming there's irrigation technician jobs for golf courses
all over,
and you probably get paid decent, dude, if you find a good golf course to go to.
True.
I'm telling you,
want to get the white collar.
Oh, you might get like 70, 75 a year.
That wouldn't be bad
to start. Like
there you go.
It really all depends on where you go. If you go to like a really nice golf course like Lancaster Country Club or something,
true.
You're making money.
It's true. I'll be out there in the Donald Trump screens out there down there and wherever it's called.
Yeah, you could go down there to DC.
The greatest irrigation expert probably in the world that we know, honestly.
Definitely the best.
Runs a brilliant podcast. Probably the best podcast.
We love this podcast.
We love this. Yeah. I went up to him and I said, "Let me grab you by your bush." We love beers in the bush. We love to grab bush. Oh God. Oh man.
That was great. That was fucking. That's got to be a fucking. That's got to be a short.
I got to get on the shorts.
Yeah, got to get on the shorts. On YouTube, right?
Yeah. The last podcast was the one time in editing where it was like I was just busting up laughing while editing the stuff too. That was great. So
yeah, maybe we need to have a guest more often.
Oh yeah,
it'd be definitely good guests like that too.
Yeah,
Charles is the shit man.
He is Mr. Charles in charge.
Oh yeah, man, he is. Every time I see him, he's just got me laughing all the time.
Oh yeah. Like,
and he's been that way forever. Like he's been that way since fucking he was a kid.
It was great. I'd like to get my other friend on, but like I said, he's got his own LLC business dealing with people and everything else, and he's like, I can't. And I'm like, I respect it. You know.
No, man, I could probably get some people on here if I really tried. I know a couple buddies will probably come here and drink beer was.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Like, that's pretty much what it's all about here.
It is.
Like,
It is. They just got to be like I'd have more. Like I'd probably put more energy into finding more guests.
right.
But it's like at the same time, I'm like I don't exactly. I mean, no offense to you when I say to your friends, but I don't want like
a bunch of random people at your house.
exactly.
No, I get that.
That's
I
the
get
thing.
that. I
Like,
was like that too at my place. Yeah. I mean, we could always record one at my place with one of my buddies then.
that's
If
true.
we wanted to.
Do that.
Like,
I'll have to Uber there. No
yeah.
biggie. No
my
biggie.
mom would bring you home. It's one of the two. Like, she probably would too. I'll just send you home with the gator.
Yeah.
Come pick it up the next
Just
day.
ride back to back on the 3-wheeler, holding on.
Yeah, you do that.
Don't pull any wheelies. My shoes
gator
already
would
don't.
definitely make it here and back. I've driven it farther. I really have. I've driven it out to
believe
like
it.
elementary school. Like,
Shit.
yeah. Just cruising back roads, man. It's got one of those orange triangles in the back, so I can just pretty much point to any farm and say I live there.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Like,
It's like yeah, bringing
and then
hay.
just start going down their driveway. Like,
Came up here to pick up some straw bales, or something.
right. Like, oh, I was just going to the neighbor's house. He said something about some fresh milk.
Hey? Yeah.
You know?
I don't.
got a bunch of chicken eggs. You want chicken eggs, officer?
Exactly.
You know Jim. Jim knows you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Yeah,
start doing
yeah,
some
yeah.
of that shit. Exactly. I know how to do all that, dude. I don't know how it happened.
My thing
He let
is,
me go. He did let me know that my registration was out, though.
yeah, that's how I got fucked on my DUI. My registration was out. It was just when they switched to
Oh, not
no stickers. Yeah.
Yeah. That fucked a lot of people, dude.
Dude, I got so fucked, and it was like 0.083,
I gotta renew that. Yeah.
and it was like it was in the city.
Oh,
These
man.
people were poaching. It was kind of one of them things. But
It's just a reason to pull you over.
pretty much. But by the time we got to the precinct to get the blood work done, like we had to wait for people and everything. And I'm talking to the cop, and he's like, "Hey, what do you do?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "I do construction." We got to talking, and he's like, "Ah, fuck." And he's like, "I really hope you pass, man." And I'm like, "Well, thanks, I guess." But I think somebody, and I'm pretty sure it was him, paid a taxi for me to go back to my ex's. After I took the blood work and everything, like there was like a taxi or Uber out there waiting for me.
Oh, shit.
So I think the cop was just like,
Yeah. Hey, man.
so
There you go.
yeah. And he was nice enough to at least like, he gave me like the lowest thing ever. So it's like, it still sucks because I'm like, I know this is a racketeering gig, but at the same time, and now it's like, don't go anywhere. Like, Ubered last weekend.
Yeah.
Finally went out and Ubered out, and it's like, wasn't too bad, but I hate the bar scene now.
I've been that way for like a year now, dude. I just can't.
I
I
don't.
used to love it. I used to love going to these fucking
same
dive
here.
bars and shit like that. Now I catch myself like upstairs at the long way home with like the fancy old people.
Exactly.
Just because it's like relaxing and there's like 4 other people at the bar and they're like 20 feet that way.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. You can just kind of chill out.
Yeah, dude. If you ever want to just like go have a couple beers and just chill out top of the long way home, like walk in the front door and just go to that bar. It's so relaxing, and the bartenders up there are really cool. And you get to bullshit with the guy that's standing there making pizzas.
Oh yeah.
They make the pizzas right there in front of you in the
That's
fire.
pretty cool.
So
Hell
it's
yeah.
funny to bullshit with him. And,
And just throw some sardines on that one. Fuck with
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's like
right, like I will pay the $2 to put sardines on their pizza.
Exactly.
Like I will pay for the toppings if you take it out there with sardines on it, and then I will give you $5 to put in your pocket.
It's all fun and games till a bunch of.
He's like, what do you care? You're not serving it to them anyway. You're just placing it on the counter from the grab. Like,
That'd be funny. The other thing with that is too, it's like now that I'm older, also, it's like there's just people that are 21 to 25, you
That
know.
just annoy the fuck out of you.
Yeah, or
Oh, yeah.
or aggressive is another thing to where it's like I have always been pretty good at talking my way
Yeah.
out of things. Like, let's settle this over a pint. And now it's like I don't want any like
Conflict. Right.
Like
Not at all.
I would probably. This is gonna sound bitch as hell, but like I would
Well, it's
avoid.
coming out of your mouth,
I'd
so.
rather avoid conflict to the point of like I'd rather zip and jump into my truck
Oh yeah.
and then just wait and call 911 to be like, dude, I ain't fighting you,
Yeah.
or like, yeah, that bullshit. It's just like I don't want this anymore. It's like I don't like hurting people, like never have, and it's just
like I try not to even look at fucking people when I'm out in public, just because like I don't.
that too.
People are assholes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
People are fucking assholes, especially at a fucking bar.
Yeah.
So I don't.
And I can be an asshole. Like I've
I'll go
done
to the
some
bar. Don't get me
asshole
wrong,
crazy
I'll go to the
shit
bar,
as
but-
well. That's another thing for me because it's just like I also know who I am.
Yeah, right.
And it's like I'm out here, we're getting drunk, like I'm getting silly, and I'm like the whole metering, not what's that, like the rev limiter, speed limiter, governing yourself as far as like how far can you joke with people
before you start
and all
getting
that
punched in the
stuff.
face.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, pretty much. I'm like I don't fucking want to deal with this shit like anymore.
No, that's good. That's good, man. Because I fucking hated the people like that at the bar. They just, you just fucking avoid them, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would get to the point where, like, if someone showed up and they were just being loud and obnoxious at the bar, I would just leave the bar. Like,
Oh yeah, it's like
I'd be
time to
like,
go.
nah, dude, I'm out. I can't do this shit anymore. See ya. Like, I don't want to fucking. I don't even want to be around it.
No.
When something fucking happens, police show up. Now I'm a goddamn witness.
Exactly.
And, like, no, dude, I don't even want to get wrapped up in that. Like, it's not worth it. It's
I
not
remember.
fucking worth it.
I remember a time years ago. It was like one of these bars here, and there was a bunch of like dudes, and I think girls too with them. They showed up from, I would assume, Reading, one of them areas, and it was like two different mixtures of country boy and that.
Oh,
and this is
dude.
like 23-year-old me, like 24, and I wasn't even involved. Really, like you just all of a sudden you hear some hollering and pushing and stuff, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And like, I think it was me and my buddy, and we're been talking to two girls or something, and then all of a sudden it's just like fucking chaos. And like we get out of this bar, and it's a small bar, and there's like 20 people outside in the parking lot just slugging it out, like men and women. And I'm like, we hopped in the truck. Like, got the fuck out of there. You know, I think we had to come back to drop them off or pick someone up, like, later, like, after the cops left and everything.
Right.
And it's just like, that was, like, the biggest wake-up call. And that was when I was younger, even. Where I'm like, I don't want to mess with this shit. But, I don't know. Getting older, I guess, or something.
Right.
Wiser.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. No, it's all my like Hank Williams Jr. said. All my rowdy friends are settling down or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Settled down, yeah, something like that. All my rowdy friends are settled down.
I wish there was more. I mean, there are more activities.
Oh yeah.
I just haven't put myself out in
Yeah.
situations.
And I mean, like, around here, how much is there actually to do?
Yeah, true.
I think,
Like you have to
you got
drive.
a handful of options. I've been trying to go to the skate park here soon. I want to ride my bike. Just fuck around. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I need to just, like, exercise.
It helps.
You know, I want to I want to start taking my dog on hikes and shit. It'd be cool. He loves that. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Last week and today, it's like I've been working out. Like I got like a little mat type sort of thing, and it's not like I'm not busting out 10 reps of this, that, and the other. Like I'm going slow,
easing into it.
Yeah,
baby steps.
But I feel better.
No,
like
that's good.
Come Friday, like good. By Friday, I felt like the fucking man.
Yeah.
On Friday, but then, I took the weekend off. Now starting up on Monday again, I'm like,
Funny thing, we're talking about healthy things.
Yeah, while we're
no, I'm hoping that this pack of cigarettes I'm packing right now, that's probably screwing up the mic and everything, covered exactly what I was just saying. I'm hoping this is the last pack of cigarettes I ever open.
Right.
Might not be the last cigarette I smoke. The last cigarette in this pack might not be the last cigarette I smoke, but I think I'm going to quit buying cigarettes, dude. They're getting expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to something. I brought you something. It might be, I don't know what
book bag.
To them.
Oh, what are these? Oh, Jesus. I'm going to quit, and I'm going to give Richard an excuse to get more. We got some $2 offs here.
Oh, just keep going.
Oh my gentle Jesus. More of them? Holy crap. Where you get these suckers at?
There's a guy I work with that, I don't know, I guess he's like a Marlboro subscriber or something. They come in the mail.
Oh, yeah.
But he doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore. So he just gives them to me, like, he gives me one of those like every week.
Damn. Well.
And I've just been stacking them on I still have a bunch more I'm going to give to other people, but I've just been using those for like years now.
Nice. That's going to be our giveaway. Like, if you watch this episode, comment down below and we'll raffle a stack of these off for you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's like,
I'll give you 5 of them. Like.
If you go to our merch shop and buy a $25, $50 t-shirt, get a chance to win a stack of these in a old truck or something.
An old Cub Cadet that doesn't run.
Yeah, pretty much.
Honestly, if we want to start going that route, I got some shit I want to. I got a little 85.
I don't want to.
I know. You
fucking
know how fucking hard
hate those commercials. Those fucking like that grease monkey fucking fucktard. Like, go to my site, buy $100 t-shirts and blah blah blah. It's on the other. You could win this Hemi Cuda. It's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Like.
No, there's so many people doing giveaways and shit like that.
Oh, I hate it. It's so tacky.
It's for tax purposes, though.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, they could just sell that car and make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Or they could raffle it off, probably make 3 times as much money as they could.
I never thought about it as tax write-off.
And then write off the car because it was a giveaway.
I didn't think about it that way. That is smart. That explains
3
why
times
they're
as
doing
much
it.
money, and you don't have to pay taxes.
Hell yeah. It's a giveaway. There's always a racket.
I'm telling myself this is the last pack of cigarettes I'm going to buy. If I have any left after today, I'm just going to slowly smoke them. Like maybe one a day. What really gets me is when I'm drinking beer.
Yes.
And after I eat.
Yeah.
After I
eat is.
I crave a cigarette and coffee.
Coffee's a big one.
I didn't think
that's like the biggest
coffee.
one.
Yeah.
Coffee's a big one. Where was I? At some point in my life, I was living somewhere where it was like they smoked inside. So there was the cigarette while,
doing everything.
Taking the dump and everything else type sort of thing, that's like one of the main reasons it's going to be hard to quit if I quit cigs is the Porter John.
Oh, you can smoke because Porter John.
Yeah, and I'm not smoking because I want to smoke in the Porter John. This is potpourri at that point, little Marlboro potpourri.
Honestly, not bad idea, to be honest. Better than the smell of a Porter John in the middle of July.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. This is gonna be TMI. This is a little TMI for the viewers.
But see, you're the plumber though. Just plumb one up real quick. Who cares if there's walls or anything around it?
Just sitting out there.
Toilet done in the floor. First day.
That's the problem because then everyone else will be using it too. You know.
No, and then you fucking
padlock
unbolt it and fucking take it with you. Unbolt it and put it to the side. If you're not a plumber, you won't know how to hook it back up.
It doesn't matter because if you're of any southern, we'll call them the southerner, they'll take a shit in it anyway.
Even though it's just sitting there.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Or in bathtubs.
Yeah, just throw it in the back of your truck every day.
Yeah. Someone will climb in. One of them motherfuckers will climb in there and take a shit in there.
And then fucking take it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Make it out of plastic. Get someone to 3D print you one out of plastic.
There we go.
I mean, fuck it. If it works, it works.
Well, that's like the tow hitch potty. Have you ever seen that?
Too? Yeah.
Yeah. Be something.
Yeah, that's camping and shit. I'm sure they make all kinds of portable fucking.
Yeah, well,
you get your own porta john, dude.
I'm building a school in the middle of Lancaster City, so I think there'd be a couple of fucking fines for that one for sure. Probably end up on a list. Yeah. No, there's office building in there, and I'm like, I know for a fact those motherfuckers in there are, they're using a real bathroom, but is what it is. That's like if you work like at a factory or something like that, you get in good with the security guys.
You get to use their bathroom.
Like I was working at, we'll call it Shitty Desserts in fucking Reading. We'll call it that'll be the place where I was working at. And they had a security thing in there, like a security booth and all that. And I got in good with the security guys. So they give me the keys, and I go over like across the road part there, and there was another building there that they'd use to like, they'd frame the desserts and shit and stuff, and take pictures, like a photo booth area.
Oh shit! It was like a studio.
Yeah, like a studio. Yeah. And stuff. So there was nicer bathrooms in there, so you could just go in there.
Showroom.
Yeah, you go into the showroom place.
Yeah.
And I just do my business there. Oh yeah. But that place was horrible. Like I probably already said this on the podcast, but fuck it, we'll redo it. Is like they'd sell a cookie, like a Oreo cookie cake, like that, by that. And I mean, boxes filling up semis of them.
Oh yeah. For
like $120 a pop. To like $120. Maybe 200. They're going like overseas or like the fancy restaurants like New York.
To like fucking California.
Yeah, like those slices are being sold for like $50 a pop, type sort of thing. So, yeah, but then they'd have little old ladies pushing these heavy cake carts, getting $7.50 an hour, like almost
slave labor.
Pretty much, like almost every person in there was like on probation.
They should have got some Chinese kids.
Pretty much. Well,
could have ordered those off Temu.
There's not a lot in Reading, so it was like it was crazy. That place was horrible. There'd be a cop there at least once a week, trying to catch somebody who's dodged probation and stuff like that. Like that place is a shit.
They'll just hire anybody, but for $7.50 an hour.
Yes, pretty much. It was $7.50 an hour. And then
no questions asked.
Yeah, and I did the cake line bullshit for like 3 weeks. I did it for 3 weeks, and I saw that there was an opening for sanitation for $9. So I went to sanitation, and I got in good with everyone there. I'm like, cruising and perusing, and then I see the guys that are loading the trucks and stuff.
Yeah,
it was like $11 or something. So I got into there, and then it went up to $12. Because I already knew how to drive forklifts.
Right, yeah.
So I started driving forklifts. And these motherfuckers on the cake line, I remember this one fucking white fucking knucklehead motherfucker was like, you don't even deserve to be driving that forklift. And I'm like, all right, dude, fuck you. And there's an old head there. And I was getting tired of. I fucking hate factory work, and I'm
Oh,
getting
yeah, no.
tired of the job.
Warehouse factory.
Yeah,
Like, that
fucking,
sucks.
it sucks so much. And he's like, "Yo, man, you know, you do this good. I've been here for 20 years. I'm getting paid $20 an hour, like 22 or something." And I'm like, I will fucking kill
For
myself
20 years?
for 20 years to get 22.
You get
I
50
will,
cents a year?
yeah, pretty much
Like-
or something. I'm like, fuck all of this. Never doing this again. And I just, yeah, I lost my shit and fucking, yeah.
I bet
Still.
you that guy's making 25 now.
He's probably making 25 now. Like, cool guy. Like, the people in there, kudos if you ever watch this, but like the people at least that were doing the sanitation and doing the filling the trucks and all that, they were cool people. You know, like they're cool cats and everything, but I mean, God bless you if you do that line of work, but that ain't for me. Like, at all. This is not for me. This has been
Yeah, that's... no, thank you. I don't want to be doing that kind of shit.
no.
Warehouses, dude, nope.
I don't.
People that work in there suck, too. Like, they're so miserable.
Yeah.
And just,
I mean, they have every right, I believe, to be
Same
miserable, but like, fucking.
So, you'll find the same kind of people in, like, assembly line.
Yes.
places.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no thank you.
Like, imagine, like, having to work at, like even, like, fucking New Holland.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it's
Yeah.
like they're.
Putting together tractors on a fucking line?
Yeah, the only, like, because, you know, I was looking for jobs in the past, and it was like the only jobs you could get would be night shift.
That too, yeah.
You know,
Right.
for bullshit pay, even though it was like, we upped it. It's like $17 an hour
Yeah,
to fucking
wow.
go. Like, no,
You
thank
upped
you.
it, huh?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm kind of like confused when people are like, we need to bring these jobs back to America. I'm like, yeah, we do. But like,
we also don't. No one wants to fucking work. The
Well-
jobs we do have, we're all short-handed right now. Like,
exactly.
that's the problem.
Well, nobody wants to work, but at the same time, it's like then you're going to bring back more factory jobs, and I'm like, well, people like factory jobs. They're soul sucking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people are good
we
at
go
it,
into the same place, do the same thing
Yeah.
every day.
and some people. I think some people are really good at it because they make their life outside of that really good. So I understand that, but I'm the type of person where it's like, I like to make my job kind of my life. You know what I'm
It's definitely
saying?
a big part of it.
Like, for me, it's
That's
a big
for
part
me. It
of
would
it.
definitely be a big part of it. But I do try to do a good job of keeping my home life and my work life
Separated.
separate.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
mean, you can't obviously. You have the knowledge of your work life
Yeah.
and all that shit. No matter where you go, and you have the knowledge of your home life no matter where you go. It's just it's. I always try not to let my home life affect my work,
I gotcha.
and I've always been very good at that. Sometimes,
I wish I was.
yeah,
I'm not.
It's
Like,
tough. It's tough.
It's a hard thing.
But
You know, some people are like, you got to hang your feelings at the door before you go in. It's like,
Literally.
fucking hang yourself. Fuck you. like,
no, and I get that, but like I keep that shit at work and I keep home at home.
exactly.
Like
exactly.
you know, life is life. That shit's gonna happen.
This is true. This is 100% true.
But
I agree with that. But I also agree with the thing of like, you have a family member that dies and they're like, oh, well, could you still show up the rest of the week? And it's like, I got to deal with all that, or, something like that term and everything. Or it's like, yeah, you got to have a balance, I guess.
yeah, and I've always tried to keep that separate,
Yeah.
But it is tough, It is tough. But it is what it is.
That is what it motherfucking is.
Yeah. You get me drinking enough at the bar and I start talking about fucking John Deere mowers and fucking... Yeah, dude, it's... Especially I go down to my buddy's place down here, the golf course.
Mm.
And obviously I'm gonna talk
Oh, yeah,
golf
of course,
course,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So Yeah.
I get that. One of my drinking buddies, it's like all we talk about is
Right.
plumbing. Like, pretty much, you know,
Right.
doing this job, that job, you know, like asking about advice or things.
So I wanted to start. All right. This just popped into my head. Sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
This just popped into my head earlier today. We should look up historical events for the day and just read them off. I know it just.
I'm ready for it. It'd be cool.
You know,
It'd be a cool thing.
Do you want to do that on this one or the next one? I'm thinking the next one. I feel like we'd have a lot more to say.
Let's do that on the next one.
Yeah.
All right. I actually had a thought about.
Well, I'll look it up in the intermission. Then.
In the intermission, look it up.
So
So you'll get that one first.
There
so
you go.
Like,
there you go. But I thought about that randomly today too. I was like, fuck, we should just start doing like a historical events of the day. Just Google it and just start reading down.
I'd be down for that. Fuck yeah. I like that idea. There's that, and also I was listening to another podcast.
I gotta start researching them earlier though. That way they're just in my notes.
And you got it right there.
That way I don't have to Google.
Like that. We can do this one right now. And shout out to the Are You Garbage podcast, because that's where I got this one. I love those guys. Those guys are
fucking hilarious. When they were on Kill Tony, that was fucking great, dude. They were fucking awesome guys.
I love listening to them because it's like Philadelphia, just like, hey, got a little walking around cash.
I know. Yeah,
you know, it's like their characters.
And we can relate to that because we know people like that.
Exactly.
We're that close to Philly that it's...
that's like, where are you from? It's like Lancaster. Or like, where? Well, you know, Shady Maple. Where? I'm just Philly. Like,
what I usually say, make a triangle. Reading, Lancaster, and Philly. We're right in the middle.
Pretty much. That's a good one.
That's what I say.
I'll be saying that one now. So,
because you say, like, oh, Chester County. They don't fucking know.
They're like, what the fuck
They
is
say
that?
Lancaster County, and they think, like, way out there.
Yeah, they're like Lebanon, Levi.
Right, like, no, not that.
Got to triangulate.
Nobody knows where the fuck Morgantown is. They say West Virginia?
Yeah, pretty much every fucking time.
Like,
it's like, yeah, sure, country road.
Yeah.
But for this one, school trips.
Okay.
Is there any interesting fucking school trips? Like, whether it be like a field trip or like something for band or whatever.
Oh, I've had some cool field trips over my lifetime. I actually had a really good one. You want?
Oh yeah.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do it now.
So,
yeah, we got.
So, 5th grade, we all went to Old Philadelphia, like Ben Franklin, Betsy Ross House.
Oh, nice.
The Liberty Bell, like that section of Philly, like the very historical section of Philly. We also went to like a museum right there. It was cool.
And after that, they dropped you off in Kensington.
No, so we all had chaperones, okay? My group's chaperone was my mom. Ended up taking me to that one. So
best behavior.
She said, okay, yeah, we could go to all these things, but we got all day. Let's just hit the town.
Nice.
So like we were all over the place, dude. At one point we were in like a graffiti spray paint like shop where they sold like all the cool tips and like all the paint and
that's
like
what's up. Fuck yeah.
Specific graffiti shop. And then we were like we were all
dude,
over
the graffiti,
city. It was awesome.
The graffiti shop would have like had me.
Yeah,
because I fucking loved that as a teenager, like the graffiti stuff. Like,
so did I.
Like Tony Hawk Thug came out, and the fucking graffiti and shit.
Exactly.
Oh,
San Andreas, where you're going around
Hell
tagging
yeah.
up the walls.
Hell
like,
yeah, I love that stuff.
and that was like a big thing when I was a kid. And in 5th grade, fuck right, dude, that was awesome.
Fuck yeah.
My mom took us to like all the cool shit, and then we still ended up getting to all the other ones. Then getting to the bus on time. So it was like all the other people were spending like an hour at each place.
Yeah.
We'd walk through it in like 10 minutes. Be like, okay,
here's that, here's this, here's that. Like,
oh, cool. American flag. That's where she sewed it. Oh, Ben Franklin's house. Is that where he got zapped by lightning? Like, whatever.
Your mom knew what was up. She was just like, fucking bang, bang, boom. No. All right, let's do something fun.
We came out of the museum because the museum was first. That's where they dropped us off. And we all, every, group went through the museum. And Yeah, and then we came out of the museum, and they were like, "All right, well, here's a map of the old town of Philadelphia. Each chaperone split up, and you just make sure you hit every stop." And they just let us go, you know. Then all the teachers just kind of hung out, and
That's
you
cool.
know. But
I could never be a chaperone.
no, my mom was like, "Nah, fuck that. We're taking a right here. We're going down 2 blocks, making a left. Like, I gotta hit the corner store for cigarettes." Like, you know, I'm not lying.
I gotta rip
like,
some heaters.
I'm not lying though. Like,
that's badass.
but no, that was really fun. And then my dad took us on one year. My dad is literally just a big child. I don't know how the school let this happen. Like, he took us to, I think it was Washington, D.C.
Oh, no shit.
We were all over that. Like, at one point, we walked down like 2 blocks. My dad was like, "Oh, okay, we're all just gonna turn around, guys," because we got to like the ghetto.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, it was
We're like,
great.
what's this motherfucker doing with all these white kids? Get these children out of here.
Right. Yeah, no, that was really fun too. My parents always just went rogue.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think my mom took me to Hershey Park one time, and we just like did whatever. Like, we were just all over the fucking place.
Oh yeah,
you know.
That's the best
And then
way to be.
as we became teenagers, they would come and they'd be like, "Okay, I'm hanging out here. Just go."
Yeah.
You know?
Like, go.
You all have cell phones. Just fucking
Be
call
free.
me. Like, just fucking call me. Leave me alone.
That's badass.
No, yeah, my parents were always like the chill parents that everyone wanted to be in the group with. It was funny.
That's what's up. Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was a fun time. It was a fun time. My parents are awesome. I love them to death, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it explains a lot how I turned out. I love to make people laugh, and like both my parents are like that. It's just,
that's kind of the best thing in the world.
Yeah,
is just making
both
people
my parents
laugh.
are very like outgoing. They'll talk to fucking strangers. Like I'll talk to a fucking stranger. I don't care, dude. I'll probably have an hour conversation with them about I don't know who. I don't know.
Oh,
like
yeah.
anything.
I used to be like that.
Anything.
I think the world kind of beat me down about it recently, but
I try not to let that happen. Like, I've been, everybody's been there.
Exactly. It's true.
But
getting better though.
You just gotta spring back up, man. Get back on that horse and fucking ride.
Worst case in Ontario, put that horse back in the stable and grab a new one.
Yeah, man, it's just water under the fridge.
This is true.
You know?
Yeah, it ain't rocket appliances.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I gotta think of a school trip one. I think my best one was what made me fall in love with Arizona. When I moved out there then. So we had a national convention at my at the Bible school I went to.
Yeah.
So it was like I was in the music for like, you ever seen those people that do like the handbell quartet thing?
That's actually really impressive.
It is. It's like,
and you
to
got
try
to
and
see
be
that
on
in
point.
person?
I was in it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was in it.
Did you get a trophy or anything?
I think we won.
Participation
For sure. Probably. I mean, at that point, it's like I got 4 bells, so it might as well be a participation, but like
neck and fucking...
amongst everyone else doing the shit. But we had that. For some reason, we had basketball, which was a fucking joke. We got like crushed.
That's legit.
It was what it is. But the trip itself was amazing.
No, that's awesome.
Because we flew out to Arizona, like we got to go to the Grand Canyon, which is like the motherfucking Grand Canyon. If you see a picture of the Grand Canyon, you're like, we need to go there. You should,
but it's not.
But it's if you saw the picture, you saw it.
I'm gonna see better drone footage.
Yeah, because your brain, it's so big, your brain can't comprehend it, and it just looks like a picture. Like, it doesn't look fucking real.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with Mount Rushmore.
Exactly. I've seen that, too. I've seen that.
But it's so far away from where you see it from.
It's like, what the fuck, you know? I can't, go down on a rope over George Washington's nose or something. They'll tickle up and like keep going, like fucking
some crazy shit.
we got to see like other places like Bryce Canyon
No,
and all
that's
those
awesome,
areas.
dude.
It was
That
awesome place.
That you had a school that like did shit like that, dude. Like I think the farthest I ever went was probably DC.
Yeah.
Like,
did you do like ski trips or any of that?
They did do ski club. Yeah, I wasn't a part of it, obviously. I was a part of the bowling club for a little bit, which was cool. But we'd only go to Blue Ball.
Yeah,
lanes.
you just go to Blue Ball.
Like, okay, cool, and
Come
then buy
back.
us pizza. You know, like, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Twin Valley needs to up the ante and continue to bring.
Apparently, like some of the language classes in high school
went
to like Japan and Germany. Like they actually like went to.
Hell yeah.
What I think. That's
I don't know which one
fun,
I'd want to go
whatever.
to first.
But
like if they were like you can go to Japan or Germany, like I don't know if I could decide. Because it's like, oh fuck yeah, Ireland, hell yeah. But I mean, Germany and Japan also cool as shit though. But for sure Ireland
for me,
as well.
It would definitely be Ireland. Just because I have a buddy. He lives over here. Mm-hmm. But, like, if he told me he was going over to Ireland and staying for, like, a month like he usually does,
and he's like, you want to come with?
I could go over there and stay for free.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he lives in, like, the countryside of Ireland where, like, you can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of like the Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them regularly.
Because you're like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Yeah.
Right. But no, he lives in, like, that part of Ireland. So I have a free place to stay. But after Ireland, Japan. 100%.
Oh, yes.
After Japan, Australia.
Down there in Aussie country. Yep. Hell yeah.
And after that, home. I don't know. I don't really want to go anywhere else.
Nowhere else? Italy would be one.
I have a place to stay in Mexico. But
hey.
It's not the best city.
I was going to say.
But it's a guy I work with. He owns 2 houses down there. Because he got his mom's old house and then he built his own house. So now he's got both. But he lives up here. In fucking Chester Springs.
Exactly. Well, just don't go to the don't go off the resort.
No, I think his brother fucking lives in one of them, and he runs a beer distributor down there in Mexico.
Nice.
He was telling me about, and then cool dude, man. Cool dude. He's been working. He worked for the company that built the golf course.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then stayed.
Yeah, so he's grandfathered in at that
point. He knows where everything is, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be like, oh, where's the sprinkler head? He just walks out into the shit. He'll walk in a certain direction, stop, turn, and walk, and bing, there it is. Like, what the fuck? It's been buried for 5 years. And
he's following the line.
No problem. Because he probably put it there.
Exactly. That's badass.
And that's how they did that shit back then. They just pasted it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. It's true. And
my golf course was built in, 2000. Mm-hmm. But it didn't open until 2003 because everything had to grow in.
You know what's fucked is like 2000. I was thinking today about like the 80s and 70s. I'm like, yeah, that was like 30 years ago. Although I'm like, fuck, 30 years ago was like the 90s. I'm like, oh, God. Jesus.
Right.
Getting older with time.
I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30 in January, man. My girlfriend just turned 30.
Happy birthday!
She don't look a day over 21 though.
Hey, how you doing? That's what's up.
Yep. No. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, damn. I'm getting old. Like, I really am, dude. That's why, like, I want to start riding my bike more and, like, trying to...
Get out there, man. Hell yeah.
Fuck, I had a couple years to the end of my life.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to die at 50.
Right. Or at least make 50 not feel like... 50. That's why I'm trying to exercise again, because it's just like, I don't...
Well, see, that's my problem, because I'm 30 and I feel 40. Because my back's all fucked up from all the jackass bullshit I did when I was a teenager. And, like, I put my body through hell when I was younger, dude. Racing dirt bike, crashing, and, like, dude.
Yeah. There's some peptides type sort of stuff you can get. I have a friend.
I've sprained a lot of shit. I've broken a couple things. Like,
I had a friend that he showed me some peptide stuff. So I'll get you linked up with him. Where it's like,
Right. I've been thinking
You
about
can
taking
take
like
this stuff.
vitamins and shit every day too.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanna
man.
Start doing that.
I started taking vitamins again this last month, and I had a good friend that is in the medical field,
Yeah.
so they're a little bit more privy to stuff, and they
Okay.
gave me information like, hey, order this, 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 and this.
Right.
And I started taking this stuff now, where it's like I'd probably take maybe 6 to 7 pills every
Yeah.
morning, but the way I feel now,
Much better.
it's like night and day.
Yeah.
Just
fuck,
doing that
dude,
and doing like some bullshit
You're gonna have to
exercise
send me that
stuff.
shit, dude.
I will.
Let me
I'll send
know.
you all that.
Let me know. I'll have to go to your friend to get evaluated. I don't care.
Eight.
Because like I went to my doctor back in September for a physical because I figured I was like, dude, I haven't been back here since I was like 16 and needed to get my driver's license.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I finally went back after 12 years. I was 28, and he's like, yeah, you should be all right. We'll get your blood work done, though. I mean, fuck it, but you know, you shouldn't have any major problems till you're like 40. And I'm like,
40.
thanks,
I was
buddy.
hoping
Like
60.
you didn't ask anything about like if I smoke, if I like didn't ask anything. Like just
You know why he
assumed
didn't
I
ask
was
you
the
that?
same when I was as a
You know why he
teenager.
didn't ask you if you didn't smoke or
Because
drink?
he probably knew.
No, he knew, but also life insurance.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying you should do this, but if they ask you if you smoke or drink, saying no might
No,
be
I
a
pay
good
more.
thing because you'll
I
pay,
pay more for health insurance because I smoke.
Exactly.
I checked yes when I signed up for my fucking thing.
Yeah.
At work, but they would have known. That's the problem. Like I smoke.
Well,
at
they
work.
wouldn't have cared.
I know, but still, like I don't know.
I
man.
get it.
I'm a
I
good
get it. I
guy.
get it. I
like
get
to play
it.
by
No,
the
no, same
rules.
here.
If
I play by the rules too,
I
but
smoke, I smoke. I'm going to be honest.
exactly. No,
You
I
know?
get it. I get it. But for life insurance purposes and stuff, apparently it's good to not be smoking and drinking. We'll put it that way. But
Well, everybody knows that.
exactly.
But it's a good time when you're smoking and drinking.
This is true.
Might not
It's
be
always
good,
a
but
good
it's
time.
a good time.
It was a good time. No good story ever started with I had a glass of milk.
Every good story starts with "Hold my beer."
That's true. Oh my!
Every good fucking fail video starts with "Hold my beer."
This is 100% true.
Everyone. When you hear someone say "Hold my beer," you're watching it. Like it's
That's
just
true.
you're hooked. Instant hook, man.
Now, like it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Something's
We're
gonna
get
happen.
Fucked up. Good thing is, I did have one beer before I got here, so this would when I'm done this, technically 5.
That'll be
So we
5.
can start.
That works.
We can actually be
We're 55.
accurate.
We're 55 into this one.
Oh, really? Wow, that
So-
went quick.
Oh yeah, it did.
When you're having a good time, time flies, man.
This is true. When time flies,
You're having fun.
you're having fun. This is true. We got anything else?
Oh, I'm trying to think. My dog's. I don't know if I mentioned this last week. My dog turned 3 last week.
Oh,
On
happy
Monday.
birthday, Pooch! Happy
Yeah,
birthday!
Clutch.
Nice,
Yeah,
very
it's
nice.
Clutch,
very nice.
obviously.
Keeping it clutch.
I named him Clutch because the day I got him, he was sitting in my ex-girlfriend's lap on the way home, and he would not stop fucking with the shifter in my. Like he would knock it into neutral.
Nice.
As I'm driving, he would just dunk. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? His name was Diesel when I got him. My cousin named him Diesel before I got him. And, yeah, on the way, he would not stop fucking with that stick. And I was like, well, I can't name him Stick. I'll just name him Clutch.
Hell yeah. I
Perfect.
like that. Perfect name. It's a perfect name. That's a perfect end for this podcast, y'all.
Yeah, honestly.
So, much love. Keep
See
your
you
clutch.
next week.
Yeah. See you next week. Keep your clutch. Stay in touch.